Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I am coming at you with a little bit of a different filming style here. I am doing a complete week fill out. I filmed this like many parts during the week, but I kind of got the inspiration from Jessica from J. Crew Plans. Mad props to her. I started off this week caring about my cuticles and putting washi on them, but then I decided that y'all know I pick my nails unless I have acrylics on. I am using the Labyrinth kit this week. Labyrinth is my favorite movie. It's been my favorite movie since I was like 3 or 4 years old. So this week was actually Jim Henson's birthday. I think it was on the 24th. So I figured what other better week to use it. I could have used it for like the Labyrinth anniversary, but I think that's in April or May. And that already passed. So there's that. So I decided to go with the bottom washi for this week that comes with the kit, which I rarely ever do. I don't know why, really. I just always want to pull in a bow or pull in some foil or something. I actually did put foil over top of it, so I guess I didn't use the bottom washi like completely organically. But I think it looks cute, and I actually designed this kit, like put it all together a really long time ago, and it just came out like semi-recently. But I was just waiting for the perfect time to release it, and I've been waiting to use it. The art is custom exclusive to my shop, so you won't find it anywhere else, and the kit is still available, the ultimate and the glitter. It was an ultimate kit exclusive, a very niche kit. So I am putting over some bottom washi overlays. These were from Simply Watercolor Co. I thought they were really pretty, very subtle. They came in both bottom washi size and then like half bottom washi size, which you'll see me use on the top. I'm using my Tombow whiteout, which I always have linked down below. These ones not this one I don't think, but I got some at Costco, and I'm like pretty sure that they're not as good when you get them at Costco, which I didn't think was a thing. Also, sorry if you see my head. I feel like I've never had that problem on YouTube, but for some reason with this style of planning, I feel like maybe I'm just so relaxed that like my head's just gonna show up. Then I decided to do something super wild and just completely get rid of the September and the flag. And I did this because I was thinking about it for a while, and like it says September on the tab, and there's like a September monthly before it. So I'm not sure I need like September written on the week, especially in like that font that doesn't go with anything that I'm using. So I decided to white it out this week, and I actually end up whiting it out next week as well. I'm halfway into filming the beginning of that plan with me. I am using the Rose Colored Days date covers. I wanted to use up this sheet, and I thought it would look really pretty and kind of give the spread a little bit more of a girly vibe with these scripts. I'm using my date dots, and not date dots, but date squares. They are on transparent paper, and they're available in 3 different colors. So I'm just putting those down in the corner. The pro about having them as a square is they line up really nicely on the edge of square items. So you can line them up to be super, super straight, which I really like, something that's very important to me. So I'm just going ahead and putting those down with my tweezers. I still hate these tweezers. If you guys have any tweezer recommendations that are not too like that are kind of like malleable, is that the word? They're like, I don't know, like they work with you. My tweezers are all so like stiff. Maybe I just need to get a better pair of tweezers. And the other one's like the tip's too sharp, so I feel like they're going to scratch stickers, you know. So right now I'm thinking about how I want to lay out my full boxes. There is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that have like the kind of like crystal looking background, and then the other one have the brick. So I wanted to kind of do every other to space them out a little bit. And there was also 2 different versions of Jareth and Sarah, so I wanted to kind of separate them a little bit so they weren't too close together, but they are the 2 different versions, like the in the maze or in the labyrinth style, and then there's also in Sarah's like little fantasy dream trip type thing. I love the colors for this kit. They remind me a lot of my wedding colors, like the pink, nude, blue, tan, but this one definitely feels more of a silver accent kit, which my wedding was a gold accent kit. So I'm using all 4 of the glitter headers. I kind of debated a while if I was going to leave out the blue, but I think the blue kind of gives the kit a lot of contrast. That's why I picked the color blue. I think it's like a very rich color, and I just think if I omitted it, it would look very kind of bare and a little bit like boring with just all 3 of those light colors. So I did end up putting in the darker glitter header option as well, which is a really pretty navy. So I'm going ahead and putting down all of my full boxes. It is really a art form, I guess, to put down all of these. I think I spent the longest this week that I'm actually holding my planner. I'm using Pastel Halloween. Spent so long figuring out the full boxes on it, but I think it turned out really, really cute and was super, super worth it. Jessica told me that she speeds this part up to ×8, and I'm wondering if I should do that as well. I feel like I can talk for quite a bit, but now I'm like, can I talk for quite a bit? So this is funny. So I actually put that full box down and was like, nope, that needs to go in the middle. But I turned it upside down, but it kind of like worked because I remember the one part in the movie, he says something about how he turned the world upside down for her, turned time upside down for her. And like, well, he like edited time, he turned the world upside down for her. But, so I thought I just left it. I realized it like probably 5 minutes after this, and I was like, oh dang. But then I was like, it kind of makes sense, and then it's kind of like a ha ha ha, but still makes sense, so I just left it. Also, one of my favorite elements in this kit are the flowers. I think the flowers are so pretty, and also the masks. I think that's really fun as well. I think this could be a really cool alternative like wedding kit if you're going to somebody else's wedding and you wanted to use something kind of wedding-y without being like super wedding-y. And if you haven't ever watched The Labyrinth, then you definitely should do so. It's my favorite movie, and it's a classic for sure, along with like Dark Crystal, but I like The Labyrinth way better than Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal was still a little bit creepy to me. This was definitely on the creepier side, but not like that creepy. So I'm almost done putting down these full boxes, and I decided to put the I'm gonna call them a couple, but they're not a couple, on the left and then the right in the middle, so it kind of like mirrored itself. I was gonna put it on the sidebar, but I didn't really like love that idea, so I decided to go against that idea. At the end of the week, I'm like really happy with the way this looks. I'm holding it in my hands right now. I did do the deco off camera, so I think eventually it will cut and there will be deco randomly. I did that off camera just because it does take a minute and there's no real like reasoning behind the way I do the deco. So with whiting out the whole top area, I did bring up the full box quite a bit. I think I even brought it up more this week, but I think that worked out because then I have more room on my sidebar, and I think once everything's completely done, it looks really, really cool, and I think I'll be sticking to doing it that way for a while. Something else I decided to do this week was to put glitter headers instead of doing skinny washi. Honestly, like I didn't feel like pulling out skinny washi and working with it, and I thought the white, again, might be too light with how like light these colors are, so I went ahead and did the glitter headers. And whenever I was done, I decided to put glitter header overlays on top of them, and I used the Sadie stickers ones with the bows, so it kind of gave it like a faux bow washi look, which I actually really like. I did a little bit something different this week with the Pastel Halloween, and I think I like it even more, but you guys will just have to wait and see what that is, which I hope to have that video up obviously early next week if I can. So I do put a full box, not a full box, but a squared off box there to mark something awesome that's happening that week. This week was just that I wanted to mark down that it was Jim Henson's birthday. I was going to put it on Monday, but Monday was a little bit stacked with stuff that we did, so I went ahead and put it on the sidebar. Then I'm using my Lettered by Apollo, Letters for Apollo, Letters to Apollo, I think it's Letters to Apollo, Christmas countdown. So we are at 13 weeks now. Now we're at 12 weeks till Christmas, and I put the silver one down, obviously. For my YouTube schedule, I do use the YouTube header and then the weekly checkbox, and I just go ahead and cut off the Saturday and Sunday because I do not upload normally on Saturday and Sunday. I try and give myself a little bit of a break. I actually didn't upload on Friday. No one even messaged me. Usually I get messages when I don't upload on a weekday, but I had a video like filmed, edited, and on my desktop, and I had meant to upload it before I left on Friday to go to work, but honestly I just forgot, and then by the time that I remembered, I was like, I'll just save this for next week and just not upload. I haven't not uploaded on a Monday through Friday in a minute, so I figured I would just do one like little week with just doing the 4 uploads instead of 5. I did point out there that that's when I realized that my clock was upside down, and I am using these Simply Watercolor Co. little foil overlays. They're very dainty, which I think really matched the aesthetic of the kit. Because there's so many like deco pieces, I didn't want to cover them up, but I wanted to give a lot of shimmer to this week to kind of girly it up, and I think it really, really worked. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an extra one because I totally forgot. I think those were part of like a Simply Foiled Tuesday or something like that. Also, with doing the sidebar like this, I don't have to cut the bottom full box, which is super awesome. And I'm going to be using these Rose Color Days like side sprinkle overlay things, just because there was a lot of foil going on in the spread, and when I have a lot of foil going on, I don't use the like chunky ones, I use the side ones. I think they're like light enough but still give a little bit of shine, which is super important to me in my spreads. I can't believe that I'm almost coming up on my 1-year foilversary, which foilversary for me isn't like when I started making foil, it's when I started buying foil. I started buying foil, I think, on Black Friday last year, and then I got all my Black Friday orders in, and I had almost a full, well, it was a full binder full of foil, and I have been addicted ever since. I think the first time I used foil was actually in my January spread, though, or maybe it was in one of my December spreads. I might have used foil for the first time. And it was Rose Color Days, obviously. I think I placed the biggest Rose Color Days order, like, ever. And I have been in love ever since. And we make foil in the shop now, and I love being able to design, like, the things that I wish I had for so long. And it's just so fun. There's so many foil releases coming to the shop. Y'all have no idea. I am so excited. I'm trying to pace myself. I could totally do, like, a 30-piece release of foil, but I'm trying to like pace myself and do one foil at a time, one foil piece at a time. Right now I zoomed in, which I'm really regretting. My fingers look so bad, guys. I'm like a picker. I've always been a picker ever since I can remember, picking at my nails and picking at my cuticles, and I just honestly hate it. I feel like it's an OCD thing for me, and it's really hard to not do it. I literally sit there and think, don't pick your nails, as I'm picking my nails, and it gets worse and worse, and then I'm like, I need to get acrylics put on, and then I'm like, but I don't want to go to the nail place because I'm embarrassed how bad my nails look, but like really they don't care, but I'm like, I need to just stop for like 4 days, and then they'll look better, and then I get like about 4 hours in, and then I find myself picking my nails again, and it's just a whole cycle. Eventually my nails will be good enough so I don't feel embarrassed anymore to go to the nail salon, or I'll just buck up and realize that they don't care, they're getting paid, so it doesn't matter like what my nails look like whenever I come in. It just matters what they look like when they leave. So on Monday, I did get a chai. I only didn't get a chai one day this week. I'm really like trying to quit, but at the same time, like it replaces a meal, so the calories don't bother me. It's just like the dependency on caffeine that bothers me. Also, sorry about this angle. I decided that the zoomed in thing didn't really work for me, and like half of this day you don't even see. So I put in that I got a chai, and I did go to work this day to print out orders, and then I came home and filmed my new releases video, and I think a couple of other videos. Then I went ahead and put in, we did go to the Domain this day, and we went mostly for lunch. We went to Culinary Dropout for lunch, which is really, really good. And then we went and did a little bit of shopping. I went to Free People, which actually I've never been to the Free People at the Domain, ever. I think they used to be in a different spot and then they moved actually, but I've never went to either of them. So I just got 2 bodysuits that I'm really excited to wear with jeans and like cardigans. They're just really, really comfortable. Some things in there are a little bit like too crazy for me. Like they're just very like off, and I can't pull it off. If I could pull it off, I would. Except for like the bell bottom jeans. I can't get into that, guys. I can't get into it. But I went to Free People and got 2 of those bodysuits, and then I went to It's Sugar and got a pack of the all pink Starbursts, which were ridiculously small compared to the box they came in. And then I also went to Lush to get some more bath bombs, some Halloween stuff, and they officially have discontinued Fizzbanger, which was super, super sad. On our way out, we did go to Steel City Pops, and I got the pop of the month, which was the, like, spicy horchata or something like that, and it was really, really good. I asked them to do light cayenne, and now I'm, like, super regretting it. Well, not now, but I was super regretting it because I wish it was a little bit spicier. I was like, should have just let them do their job and just do it the way that it comes on the menu, but no, I had to be picky, and I regretted it, so now I know. And then we watched Jersey Shore, and then I added, I think, later that Jessica and I FaceTime, and I wrote all the damn cheese because it's just an inside joke, you know, all the cheese, all the cheese. I need a cheese sticker. If you know any shops that make stickers of cheese, I need to remember to ask Marg if she wants to do a munchkin with, like, cheese, like holding cheese or something, because all the cheese. Then, wait, what? Did I mess something up? Why do I flip over to Thursday? Is this, like, in backwards order, maybe? Yeah, maybe we'll just go with it, because I don't really feel like redoing this here. So, on Thursday, I went and got a chai. This is going to be all kinds of messed up, but, you know, you live and you learn. It's like I'm jumping around my planner. If I was pre-planning, maybe I'd go to Thursday and then go back to Wednesday later on. I don't feel like re-exporting. I actually deleted all the clips, so I'd have to, like, chop this one up, and I don't know. Doesn't sound like something I want to do. Hopefully I won't do this next week. Next week I will double check, I promise, but this week we're just gonna go with it because I have like 6 videos I need to edit after this, and I'm filming a video, and we're all in all the videos. And now I don't know also if I'm lined up with where I'm talking. So, and Nick just texted me that he's hungry and has to pee. Buddy, you gotta wait. I'm sitting here filming, I'm filming a voiceover. So, on Thursday I had chai, you know. And then I went to Whole Foods with Nick and Bennett because we needed to pick up groceries so that we had food to eat. We went, like, kind of over the past, like, couple of, like, month or two since we moved in. We've been in, no, not since we moved in, but we've been in, like, a takeout rut, and I haven't been loving it because I prefer, like, homemade food rather than, like, takeout food. But I've been so busy with the shop as far as, like, designing and, like, holidays and stuff that I've just kind of, like, lost the, like, urge to cook. But I'm definitely getting back into the, like, cooking mood. So I also started the Purge TV show this day, or maybe it was the second day I started it, but I didn't have room on Wednesday, so I put that in. It's really good if you like the Purge, like, movies. If you don't like the Purge movies, you're obviously not going to like the TV show. I also put in a little fox and cactus sticker, and that was to mark me watching the Shane Dawson Jake Paul Part 2, which is turning out to be very interesting. And then I'm going back up to the top that I got my Yeezys in, and I was so excited because I wanted Yeezys for forever, but I wasn't going to pay like a gazillion dollars for them, even though they're expensive to begin with. They're just, well, Brian made a point that they're just regular, like sneaker prices. You know what I mean? Like, not like just basic sneakers, but like the like fancy-ish sneakers. So I was like, yeah, I need them. So I ordered them on pre-order, and I was so pumped, and they came in, and they're beautiful, and I'm afraid to wear them. Also, I put in the bottom with a Once More with Love laundry basket that I put away all the laundry. We had so much laundry that needed to be put away. And Nick does the laundry, but putting away the laundry, he's just really not good at unless it's his own, because he doesn't know where everything goes in my organization system. So I just put away mine and Bennett's laundry. On Friday, I woke up really, really early. I actually woke up early like most of this week. Yeah. Because, you know, just life. Wake up at like 6. The boys don't wake up till like 8:30 now. Sometimes later, depending on their moods. But I woke up early, and I cleaned the whole house pretty much besides our bedroom because the boys were sleeping. So I put that down, and then I put down that there were new releases. This was a really big new release week. I was expecting it to be big, but not quite this big. I am super grateful if you placed an order, or if you didn't, I'm super grateful for you either way. But it was just like super wild. I was kind of expecting it with the Wonderful kit because it's like super, super pretty. But I wasn't expecting it, and I was like super happy, and just thank you. So Then I kept flipping back and forth because I was trying to figure out if that was the bow size I used on the flag to mark work with a fox and cactus girl sticker on laptops. I feel like I'm probably going to need to order more of those soon because I do go through them quite a bit. Then after that, I am putting in that I did get a chai. I got the chai actually before I went to work, actually before the new releases, I think. But I just forgot to put it in, so I just put it in after work. At work, we did have a meeting, and I was going to put that in, but again, I didn't have room to. Then after that, I did want to put in that I ordered Simply Gilded washi, and I used one of these wontons wearing the juniper head. I thought that was a cute way to mark a Simply Gilded release, and then after that, I did put in that we had an early bedtime. I posted on my personal Instagram, which is Life with Dra, that we have been, I don't know if it's like sleep training technically, because I think, isn't sleep training, I don't know, I guess sleep training doesn't have to be them sleeping in their own bed, but Bennett had got to the point where he was going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and his nap schedule was all whack. He was taking his last nap at like 7, which is just wild. So we were kind of like losing it as far as our sanity, going to bed at like 1:30 and getting up at like 10:30. So we started waking him up earlier and earlier, and then he kind of regulated to a normal sleep schedule. He's been going to bed now at around 8:30. He's actually down for a nap now, which is 6:30, which he should be getting up soon. I think that's why Nick texted me that he's hungry and has to go to the bathroom. But you know, Bennett's also not dependent when it comes to sleeping on naps on his own. But also we do like cuddling him. It's kind of like tough because I didn't really get it before I was a parent as far as like the whole like co-sleeping thing goes. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm an attached parent a little bit. But I kind of like see it as whenever I stop, that's the last time he's going to want to like cuddle and the last time he's going to want to sleep with us. So it's kind of sad. So we're kind of holding on to it because I think he's also going to be the kid who doesn't want to very soon. He's very independent and he's very like, his way goes. So I think it's not going to last very much longer, so I'm holding on to it. So Saturday was a long day. I did go to work in the morning, and then I had to run down to our old house to pick up mail. Nick's parents are actually moving into our old house they're not moving in this week. Their pod doesn't come till next week, so they're going to be living with us this week. They left this morning to drive down to live here for good. I'm excited. And it was raining like crazy, so I did most of my stuff in the rain in a t-shirt and sandals, and my feet were really gross when I got home because they were all like muddy and yucky. Then I had to go to Target for regular things like paper plates and dog food and stuff like that. Then I wrote in that I was having caffeine withdrawals because I didn't have a chai that day and I had a really bad headache, and I ordered Wonton and a Million stickers in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Nick wanted Chick-fil-A on my way home, and the drive-thru was so long. And I also got my Simply Gilded releases. It wasn't that I just got them now. They were delivered a while ago, but I just had made it to my house, my old house, to pick them up because that's like the default address on my account, so I need to fix that, but you know, that's for another day. So then on Sunday, which is today, we went to take Bennett for his fall pictures, and I like snorted when I saw the sticker that I'm going to use, which I already put down, and I was like, maybe there's a better one, but there wasn't. So there is this sticker. It's Visit the Pumpkin Patch, which I feel like I should order another one of these just in case we do go to a pumpkin patch. Isn't that funny that I'm like, well, I need to order another one because I used this single sticker. So we did photos with Bennett for his fall pictures. So we went up to the photographer we used for his newborn pictures and had a little photo session, and it was super cute. But I used this sticker because it was like all fall themed. We could pick between fall and Halloween, and I picked the fall ones because I thought it was cuter. The Halloween ones looked a little corny, but the fall ones were like kind of like classier, but he was surrounded by pumpkins, so I thought this was like the perfect sticker to use. And that's the wontons from Wonton and a Million, and then the photos with Bennett was a custom sticker made for me by the Sticky Committee, which I just love. These stickers are so special to me. And then I put in that we went to brunch at Grand Lux Cafe. We wanted to try their brunch. It was good. It wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was good. Bennett was not having it because it was nap time though, so we did kind of run out of there. But then I put in that me and Bennett took a nap. Well, he took like an hour and a half nap, and then I like kind of did some stuff on my phone and then fell asleep for like 30 minutes, and then I woke up with the worst headache and had to get a chai. So I got my chai, And Nikki? No? I got my chai and I decided to film and edit and upload a bazillion videos. And then I think it's going to flip me back to Wednesday, possibly. I'm so sorry that this is all messed up, but like I said, not going to get fixed this week. I did put the payday flag down as well. What? I just got a weird text. But I was showing that I was going to be putting down the little, like, sprinkly Simply Watercolor Co bits and then also those stars. But I think I go back to Wednesday now. So rewind. On Wednesday, let me turn my thing back around. I woke up really early, which again was something that I did most of this week, so I don't know why I wrote it down. Did I even do Tuesday? Is Tuesday coming next? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is a mess. I was, like, doing so well. I even texted Jessica. I was like, I did it, Mom. I did it. I, like, finally made it, and I was able to do this. Because normally whenever I film like this, I get to Thursday, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm, like, tired. Which doesn't make any sense because I still would have to fill it out. So I just turn on the camera. But then I was like, nah. So this day I woke up early. Then I went for a chai run. And then me and Bennett had some cuddles like we do all the time. And then afterwards, I mastered the vinyl, which I was playing around with vinyl for quite a while, kind of doing my own thing. And try and listen to Nick, see what's going on. Mastered the vinyl, and then I also got in my new Foxy Fix, which is a sugar coconut rings personal wide. And I used a toffee banana sticker to mark that, and then my pastel bundle, the rest of those went live on that day, so I went ahead and marked that down as well. And the chai sticker is from Bubba Bear, and then the Master of Vinyl sticker is from Once More with Love, and the nap sticker is from Happy Deo, which I use these nap stickers so much, and I feel like they match so many spreads, but like so many spreads don't have that purple in it, but I feel like it's muted enough that it matches like most spreads that I could do. I think it's probably going to switch over to Tuesday, which again, I apologize for. But on Tuesday, that's what I did. I remember I said that I wasn't very good at like showing that. Well, now I'm re-showing it. On Tuesday, we're still super zoomed in, feeling very uncomfortable. On Tuesday, it was actually Monday, it was 5K on Facebook, but like I said, Monday was very full, and I even went into the bottom washing. So I put in that it was 5K on Facebook. We did a little 5K sale on some of the items in the shop, as well as did like a free sticky note with every order that day. It automatically added to the cart if you placed an order. I believe it was on Monday and Tuesday or something, or Tuesday into Wednesday, maybe, I think it was. And then afterwards, I did get chai, obviously, and then I went through my emails. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I did have 180,000 emails. Not like important emails. It was all junk emails. I do go through my emails every single day as far as like Scribble Prints Co. emails, but my other emails are mostly junk emails, like a lot of junk emails. So I went through and sorted through all of those. A lot of them, I would say like 179,000 of them I just marked as read because they were all really old, and then the rest of them I kind of like went through and unsubscribed to a lot of mailing lists, and I've still like spent the rest of the week unsubscribing to lists. So I'm trying to kind of get my inbox cleaned up, and now I only have 100 open orders, open emails, but they're not like even Scribble Prints co-related. I think like 3 of them are. We're like convoing back and forth, but the rest of them are just like emails that I need to have available to me and remember them. So I watched 8th Grade this day. Well, Nick was watching it, and I decided to watch it with him, and it was okay. It was a coming-of-age type movie, I think. I guess that's what you'd call it. It was on Netflix. It's still on Netflix, I believe, or was it not on Netflix? I don't remember, but it was okay. It wasn't the best thing ever. It wasn't the worst thing ever. It was just like, whatever. And then I watched Shane Dawson, Jake Paul Part 1, which, like I said, it's fine. It's definitely drug out, but I think that whenever we finally get to the Jake Paul parts, which I don't really like Jake Paul, I'll enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because I'm curious, what does he actually think? And if he's actually telling the truth, who knows? Now we're going to do a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Also want to mention that obviously what you see on the internet's not always what's actually real and what's portrayed. So there's that as well. I think that's everything for this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!